Hi there, we are
10 Sharp.
And we're going to be interviewed by Lautaro for his YouTube channel.
Retro talking mix from Argentina.
Don't miss it.
Bienvenidos amigos de YouTube a un nuevo video en esta cuarta temporada, una nueva entrevista. Hoy el grupo neerlandés 10 Sharp. ¿Te acordás de esta canción?
It's alright with me as long as you are by my side.
Iniciando con esta entrevista, el dúo 10 Sharp nos va a estar contando sobre sus inicios y el origen del nombre.
Well, we started off, I think it was the 80s, and we were a very rock-orientated band.
Five-piece
band even, five-piece rock band. And record companies started to have, well, some interest in us. And then we needed to have a name that could present us. And
that's why we choose the name 10 Sharp, and that means exactly 10 o'clock. And
the reason for that, because everybody from record companies always came in late with sorry excuses and never on time. So that's when we came up with the name 10 Sharp, because before that we were called the Streets.
Yeah.
Well, after we had released some singles, it turned out that our romantic songs were much more appreciated than the rock-orientated songs. And it turned out that after a few singles, we split up as a band and we went on together, still using the band name.
Yeah, but it was not only the appreciation of the audience, but also of ourselves. We liked the romantic approach more than the rock approach.
Definitely.
Yeah. And well, that's when we quitted the five-piece band. We continued as a duo, and the first single we released as a duo was our hit "You," and it turned out to be appreciated by a lot of people.
Sabemos que en el mundo de la música no es sencillo a veces mantenerse en el tiempo en grupos, integrantes que van, peleas que surgen y demás. Y acá vamos a estar compartiendo la opinión de ellos, de cómo ellos se complementan en el dúo y cómo hacen para trabajar juntos y mantener este gran equilibrio entre ellos dos.
How do we complement each other? I think it's recognizing and understanding each other's value.
Well, in a way, it's very simple. When he plays piano, I need to sing songs. So that's how it all works. And from the beginning, it was like this, and it still is. If we ever get tired of, well, let's face it, after the third album, which was
Shop of
Memories, we were always in studios making new songs, playing only radio and television shows.
And we had, at that time, we had some difficulties in finding our musical path for the next.
Yeah, we were still searching, always on the run, finding out what we were looking for, that's for sure. But it was then that we also, in a way, felt the need to play live. So we added some musicians to our music scene, and we started to make an album, or record an album from all our favorite songs of our own music.
In fact, it's a cover album.
Cover album. So we played songs from people that we liked.
Our heroes.
So that came out as a roots album. Beautiful.
Yeah. And that gave us some time to think and work on the new musical style and things like that.
So now we could reflect to other songs also from our heroes.
Como todos sabemos, el gran hit de este grupo neerlandés es una de las baladas más lindas de los 90 llamada You, y vamos a conocer su historia.
Well, as I remember it, recording You was one of our first songs that we ever recorded together in this combination. We thought that it would be a good idea to release a song like this because it contained piano and a voice. And maybe if people would like that, then we could come up with any other kind of song. But first, let them get adjusted to our sound, the sound of the piano and the voice. And did we think it would ever be a big hit?
Now, a lot of people felt the potential of the song.
I didn't
no
think so.
one dared
I didn't think so.
To dream that it could be such a big hit, and let alone an evergreen.
I can still remember that the record company said, let's first put this album out, first this song, then the people could get acquainted with this sound that you make, and then afterwards we come up with It Ain't My Beating Heart, and that would be the great hit. Turned out to be something...
Surprise.
Yeah. So it turned out to be something completely different.
Ten Sharp es un grupo que surgió en 1982. Es un grupo con una gran trayectoria y por eso les pedí si pudiesen elegir una canción, aparte de You, una canción que identificase a este dúo.
Except from the song You, because You isn't a good example, but you ask for another song. I think the song Maybe, our last release, is also a nice example from for a strong, compelling piano line and a magic vocal. And that's typical Ten Sharp.
And maybe, for instance, if I could choose one just out of the blue, maybe the song Everything. It has all the ingredients that it needs to be a typical Ten Sharp song.
Yeah, that's true.
So I would recommend those two, Maybe or Everything, or maybe Everything.
You mean everything, everything to me. Maybe it'll work one day. A Rolex watch and a stage to play.
Como siempre, una de las preguntas personales de este canal, si pudiesen volver el tiempo atrás, si cambiarían algo o no de su carrera profesional.
Wow.
If I could go back in time, I would do it all over again with the same energy, maybe even more.
Yes, because we're glad where we are, so why change anything?
I don't have any other interests.
Sorry.
¿Qué opinan Marcel y Niels acerca de la música de hoy? Esto es lo que ellos dijeron.
Well, sometimes I'm pleasantly surprised by new music, but often annoyed as well. In fact, we're more into old music stuff.
Yeah, we're more into the, let's say 60s music, 70s.
Because of the quality of the songs itself. I like the sound of a lot of new production, which is very important, but not so much the songs, the way of writing songs.
For me, it's melody lines more than to have so much beats per minute.
Estamos en el 2023 y vamos a conocer sobre los nuevos proyectos que este dúo están lanzando o han lanzado para este año.
Our last song we released in 2017 was a song Maybe. That was because of a TV show we did in which we had to play a song which was about someone who covered our song.
And in fact it was a rapper. So it was, for us it was weird to find out in which world he was living and then come up with a song about him and how he about his approach to music and his approach of life. But we succeeded more than that because it was a beautiful song. It turned out to be very much appreciated by everybody here in Holland.
Our last song, however...
well, right now, I'm still going strong by myself together with some companions. We do acoustic music. by the name of Marcel Kaptein and the Rain Dogs.
Y por último, un mensaje para todos los fans.
Hi there, everybody. We'd like to thank you for the time you took to listen to our music.
And of course, we hope you will continue doing so.
Muy bien, amigos de YouTube, esto fue todo por hoy. Espero que les haya gustado esta entrevista. Déjenme en comentarios sus opiniones, denle like y compártanla con todos sus amigos y conocidos que les gusta este tipo de música. Y nos vemos en un próximo video. Chau, chau. You were always on my mind.